Every member of this body wants to keep Iran from getting a nuclear weapon. Everyone. Democrats, Republicans, and independents. But I have to say, Madam President, a number of my Republican friends have shown an unusual way of showing this. The chairman and ranking member of the Foreign Relations Committee worked to find a middle ground on this bill that satisfies congressional Democrats, Republicans, and the administration. It wasn't easy. In fact, it was a long and difficult process. That bill came out of the committee 19-0. But these two good men, the junior senator from Maryland, and the junior senator from Tennessee, were able to strike a delicate balance that allows Congress to vote on a final Iran agreement. They were able to build a consensus along the way. The Corker-Cardin bill was reported out of committee unanimously. Yet before this compromise even came to the floor, certain Senate Republicans were determined to destroy it. A number of Senate Republicans are prioritizing presidential politics over national security. Others are simply trying to undermine President Obama. For example, the junior senator from Arkansas has been on record for months stating his desire to see this negotiation fail. Back in January, before there was a framework of an agreement, he said the following about the ongoing negotiations to stop Iran from getting a nuclear weapon, quote, "The end of these negotiations isn't an unintended consequence of congressional actions. It's very much an intended consequence," close quote. It's there, what he said, just as clear as day. The junior senator from Arkansas and other Republicans want to see any potential agreement with Iran crash and burn, even before we know what's in the final agreement. Republicans have proposed 67 amendments as of right now. If they could, they would offer more. Democrats, on the other hand, do not want to upset this delicate balance. We've offered no amendments. Instead, we've striven to preserve the Corker-Cardin bill. The difference, as usual, is that Democrats want to be constructive and Republicans continue to want to be destructive. Democrats want to pass this bipartisan bill right now, even as the junior senators from Arkansas, Florida, and Texas, and others work to ruin it. Senate has already voted on 2 poisonous amendments, and we'll vote on more if we have to, but we don't have to. It's not necessary. But now it's clear that opponents of the bill aren't interested in being reasonable. The opponents of the Corker-Cardin legislation aren't concerned with finding a middle ground. That is why the majority leader should file cloture now to preserve this legislation. Destructive members within his own party have forced his hand. I support the majority leader in taking this step because it's the only path forward to pass this meritorious legislation. The exemplary work done by the chairman and ranking member of the Foreign Relations Committee is too important to be undone by senators who are putting politics before national and global security.